What is going on, comic book community? Josh's Comics here. Did the Captain Blue Hen Labor Day flea market, and it was a big success. I always have a good time at the Memorial Day and Labor Day flea market as long as weather permits it. And Memorial Day and Labor Day today, we actually had decent weather this year. So, as always, whenever I go to the show, it is a flea market set up in front of Captain Blue Hen Comics here in Delaware at my local comic book shop. Pretty much in the parking lot. They tape it off, they set it up. They have probably about like 8 to 10 vendors set up outside. Some have mainly just toys and collectibles. Others do have comics and other odd ends mixed in. And every time I go to the show, I find something good. I find some good deals. This might be my favorite haul from doing it for the last 2 years. I found some great deals, and we're going to get into it, and I'll show you the books. So let's jump into the haul. I was really only looking for one Batman book, which I may talk about towards the end. I didn't find it. Got close, but no cigar. But let's start off with the haul. Picked up this great Harley Quinn issue number 41, and this issue is a homage cover to, was it Batman 337 if I'm not mistaken, when Tim Drake officially like becomes Robin. They did a Batgirl, Detective Comics 59 issue for Harley, and I think they did a Batman 4 variant with the original Dick Grayson as Robin too. So I kind of like pick these up as I see them out there in the wild. I think they're pretty cool. Moving on, this is a key and bit underrated in my opinion. This is Secret Origins issue number 4. Lee Banjo cover, if I'm not mistaken, but a lot of people have worked on this. Check out that awesome Harley and Joker cover. And this is actually the first appearance or technical appearance, or Coronado, well, I'm not gonna say that name. Can't pronounce it. The first technical appearance of Damon as Robin. It's a short story set between Battle of the Cow 3 and Batman and Robin 1. Battle of the Cow 3 at the end is when Damon officially becomes Robin, dons the mantle, but this is actually the first story that he takes place as Robin. Nice little key. I think it's worth picking up knowing that Robin will be in the DCU, or Damon will be in the DCU. That's not all the Damon you're gonna see today. And by the way, this is all one haul from one vendor. I only bought from 2 vendors, so yeah. And then he had some good deals I couldn't pass up on. More Harley Quinn, surprise, surprise. But Gotham City Sirens issue number 12. Um, Gorman March, pronounce his first name right, has done pretty much almost all the covers for the Sirens, and these books can be worth quite a bit, a little bit of money due to the ladies' covers. So that's issue number 12. Uh, issue number 23. Great Joker and Harley cover there. And again, like I said, some of these are valued, $10, $15 books can be worth a little bit more. This is really good. Issue number 24. Great Joker and Harley, double guns. And then the final issue in the run, issue number 26, which, all the girls parting their ways, going separate ways. I actually have the army of this. I need to read it and do a overview of it. But yeah, and he had like issues 2, 3, 4, 5 he didn't have, which is the Harley Quinn beginning of the connecting cover. He did have 6 and 7, which I already have as Catwoman and Poison Ivy. It's 3 cover connection page. I need to get the oh my god, I need to get the Harley Quinn cover in. But he also had some of the other issues that aren't considered keys, but are still great covers. These were undervalued, man, honestly. So pick those up from that one vendor. And by the way, we will talk price at the end of the haul. You guys will be surprised at how much I paid for everything. Also, do me a quick favor. If you watched up to the this point in the video, hit that like button and please subscribe. It helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. Moving on, this next vendor I actually bought from him last time at the Memorial Day flea market that Captain Blue Hen had, and I definitely remember that I picked up the Wonder Woman 184 variant of Adam Hughes, which has the classic and modern Wonder Woman looking at each other. It's one of the most sought after covers in his Wonder Woman covers. So I went back to this guy, and I don't know. He just had some great deals. He had a couple of $5 bins, and it was buy two $5 books, get one free. Then he had a couple of $10 bins, and then had a huge wall of slabs, and then on the other side had prices marked. I really didn't look at the prices marked because I didn't have much money on me. But man, oh man, did he have some great stuff. So let's start off. Let's see. Actually, I'll pull this one out from the $10 first, and then we'll do the 3.5. So this is a cool exclusive. This is Batman 655, the foil Tyler Corkham exclusive from San Diego Comic-Con. Like I said, more Damian. Not gonna be the last foil cover you see. Saving the biggest for last, but for $10, why not? I remember wanting to pick one of those up when it came out, but I never got around to it. But hey, so like again, $5 books. Okay, he had Daredevil #1, and you can tell at one point it was priced at something else, but he was on inventory, I think, trying to move stuff. This is the first written work from Kevin Smith on Daredevil. A great run, honestly, and has some decent value behind it, honestly. So, excited for that was my free book that I got. But two other books though that started it was this one. This is a surprise. Wolverine, Old Man Logan, issue number 66. First appearance of Old Man Logan and Old Man Hawkeye. And this thing, guys, is minty. And he only had it for $5. I know this has probably dropped quite a bit of value. It's not where it once was, but still, for a new mint copy for $5, I think that's a great deal. I could not turn that down. And this other book may not be technically minty, but it looks pretty nice to me, and I think it's an upgrade for the collection. Detective Comics issue number 556. You know I love me some rogues. This is a Dick Grandin, pronounce his last name right. Variant cover of all of the rogues. If I'm not mistaken, I think this might be the third appearance ever of Mr. Freeze as well. I think. Still, great $5 pickup. Uh, Definitely nice. I think it's a nice. Oh man, I think it's a nicer copy than mine that I already own. We'll have to see, but hey, for $5, I could not pass that up. The last two books really shocked me. Uh, I don't know. I guess he was just trying to blow out books. Let's start off with some Harley Quinn. There's been a lot of Harley in this haul, hasn't there? This is great. Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special, and this is the Ivan Teo variant from New York Comic Con, and it's 131 out of 400. There's a certificate right there. And this book actually goes for quite a bit, if you can find it. Yeah, a negative space variant, I believe we would call it too. Still, I'm happy with that. I'm really surprised to see this only for $10, and like I said, limited to only 400 copies, and I have 131. Uh, that's pretty cool. But this next book, the last book, was the biggest shock. Uh, Adam Hughes cover. Now the original cover goes for quite a bit of money. So does this. And surprisingly, there isn't any more variants based off of this. Natalie Sanders did a variant that I showed off recently that I picked up at Terrificon. Go check out that video if you haven't yet. But this one was really surprising, and I was going through the bins and I saw it, and for a split second I was like, and then I kept going, and then I want 2 or 3 books up, and I said, you know what? Let me go back, let me pull it out because I've gotten to the point where I remember certain cues, I remember certain variants. However, certain things still a little bit out of my mind. And some of these books could have a lot of variants, but they're not worth anything, and some could be worth quite a bit. And anyway, what I'm trying to say is if you're ever looking through books and you're not sure, pull out Key Collector. It helps you out. Yeah, and I'm glad I pulled this out. This is Catwoman issue number 51, the foil variant, and it is a 2023 New York Comic Con exclusive, limited to only 500 copies by the man himself, Adam Hughes. Again, $10 only. Okay. This book goes for quite a bit, even in raw. I mean, if it's a 9.8, even more. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. It has one little tick, but I think like since it's foil, I think it might be able to press out. And if it does, I would be interested in getting the signed by Adam. Regardless, I'll probably get it signed anyway. Don't know if it gets slid, but yeah, the New York Comic Con exclusive from 2023 for only $10. Hey, okay, I take that all day long. That's a steal there, in my opinion. So that is it, guys. That is my haul for the Captain Blue Hen Comics flea market for Labor Day. It was, like I said, if you guys are ever in the area, New Jersey, PA, Delaware itself, even in Maryland a little bit, and you can make the drive, come out. I think there's good stuff to be found, good deals. I did check out other vendors, and a lot of vendors had some other good stuff. However, I only went after certain things, and I originally the first vendor. I mean, if I didn't find probably the Gotham City Sirens, I probably wouldn't have got anything. But I saw the Sirens, and it made me keep digging through the bins and seeing what else they had, and I had some great stuff. And then the other vendor who I actually went through first. I mean, I'm shocked. Some great stuff was found. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with that. And, the Gotham City Sirens and the 30th anniversary Harley over here, the Rogues Gallery cover, that is so great. Like I said, I have another copy. I'm pretty sure that's an upgrade. So, great haul. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend or day, depending on your situation. And if you like this video and you watched all the way through, do it again, please. Hit the like button and please subscribe. Really helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the haul. Uh, very happy with it. Again, Captain Blue Hen flea market sales are always great. You always find some great stuff. I did. Some great books added to collection. I do think some of the Gotham City Sirens are a few duplicates, so I'll have to look and see. At least I know one book for sure I think is, but so yeah, guys, that is it for me. I have plenty of haul videos coming out over the next couple of months, and hopefully we'll be at Baltimore Comic Con in October, and may possibly hit Rhode Island Comic Con. We'll have to see, potentially. So anyway, guys, until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you on the next episode of Josh's Comics.